We're going to do an applied problem now. The pitch of a screw is 1/8 inch. How far will it go into a piece of walnut when it is turned 6 complete rotations? Now the pitch being 1/8 inch means that with each complete rotation it goes 1/8 inch into the piece of wood. So let's familiarize ourselves with this problem, and I guess we just did that a little bit when we talked about what pitch means. We need to name a variable for the distance that this screw will go into the walnut, and let's let S equal the number of inches the screw will go into the walnut in 6 complete rotations. Now the next thing we need to do, step 2, is to translate this to an equation. And what we have is the pitch of the screw times the number of rotations and this is the distance that the screw will travel into the walnut, so we'll say distance traveled. Now the pitch of the screw, we're told, is 1/8 inch. Times translates to times. We know that we're going to be turning this 6 complete rotations, so this translates to 6. Is translates to equals. And the distance traveled, we gave the name of S. So we have an equation, 1/8 times 6 is equal to S. The next thing that we want to do is solve the equation. We have 1/8 times 6 is equal to S. And to solve this equation, we just need to carry out the multiplication. We have 1/8 times 6 is equal to 1 times 6 over 8. I see that 6 and 8 each have a factor of 2, so I can simplify. I'm going to write 6 as 2 times 3, and I'm going to write 8 as 2 times 4. And I can write this as a product. I have a common factor of 2 in the numerator and the denominator. So I can write 2 over 2 times 1 times 3 over 4. 2 over 2 is equal to 1. So I have 1 times 3 over 4. And 1 times 3 is 3. So I have that S is equal to 3/4. Now to check this in the original problem, what we need to do is to be reasonably sure that this fits the situation in the problem. And in a case like this where we just did a computation to find the result, we could just go back and recheck the computation to make sure we haven't made a multiplication mistake. And in this case, it's true that the answer does check. So we can state the answer in a sentence, and we'll say, the screw will go 3/4 inch into the piece of walnut.